surprising number. Here we are 5 games into the season in 2025. Based upon or in opposition or in where we thought we might see, the numbers we thought we might see versus the numbers that are, and maybe some of the most surprising ones that we are going to be looking at. But first, just generally, your thoughts on Saturday and I guess the state of the Auburn program.
Well, I think it's best summed up by a quick story that I told you before we went on air today. Andy's been sending these text messages over for really a couple of years now that he's just numb to the matter. Brett kind of responds back the same, but then the next week, Brett's blood pressure's through the roof again, and he doesn't seem real numb to me. But I do have this feeling that I'm exceptionally numb to Auburn football right now. And let me give for instance. I was a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old, that I'm not positive I've missed hardly any Auburn football since that time. Now, my son, he is 12 now. He don't watch a lot. Like, he can muster through a quarter here or there, but he doesn't care. I mean, he's playing something else or doing something with a friend. Not me. Were you the same? I wasn't missing any.
I mean, I was probably 12 or so before I was every single play, Before that, I'd come and go. I'd go outside and throw the football. I'd, do some stuff.
Well, I'm going to have to ask my parents, but my memory was that by 7 or 8, I was all in.
You were a little bit different.
I was all in. So, and it may have been on the radio. I told that. I've always been one that go move around. I can't just sit there in front of the TV and listen to the radio. And I love Jim Fife and all the Auburn personalities that have been on the radio broadcast were always my favorite. So I love that. And I'm going somewhere with this, so hang in there with me. Nobody cares that I'm a busy person, but I must say that this time of year is pretty rough in the old household. And Brett and I, we rolled in from Troy, Alabama, about 1 o'clock in the morning on Friday, and I had to drive to Auburn and then coach a flag football game that my daughter didn't even compete in, and that's another story for another day. But I went back home, turned the game on, made it through halftime, and a couple of plays into the second half, I went dead to sleep. And I woke up somewhere in the middle of the fourth quarter, and I was thinking to myself, you care so little about this Auburn football team, and you have such little faith in this Auburn football team, you take a nap dead in the middle of the game. And I did, and that is, look, you Auburn fans can be upset with me, but that's where I am with it right now. And I don't have to move around. I don't have to flip the channels around to try to get away from it, to let my blood pressure come down anymore. I'm just completely braced for the nightmare that is to come.
And it's not just you, Freeze. This has been going on for 15 years, at least.
I sent a video over. I like Mike G, by the way. Okay. I think he's one of Auburn's best podcasters. And I like the War Report. I probably watch them more than the rest. I probably even watch them more than ours. So I'm sorry, Brett. I'm sorry, Andy, but I like those guys. I like the way that they deliver opinions. I like that they break down game footage, and they've actually got a take on there. So, look, follow Auburn Blitz, but follow the War Report too. So I'll throw that out there. All about good content when I see it.
I don't think they're on at noon.
No, but I saw a video from him this morning, though, that was right around a Groundhog Day subject that we've had for Auburn for so long. Is like, does Hugh Freeze need to give up play calling? Oh, my. And yes, he's right. And we should do a podcast that asks the exact same question. But we've been asking that one for how many years, Andy? I think it's 11. I think this is the 11th football season that we've been down this path since 2015.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us asked that question in 2014 when Auburn's defense was like the 100th ranked defense in the country, but our offense was outstanding with Nick Marshall still back there. We were just like, Andy did an entire show on how many national championships Auburn would win if we could just get the 40th ranked defense.
Yeah, that's right.
That was your number, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, then we got about the 20th ranked defense, and we got the 400th ranked offense directly following. So it is Groundhog Day, Andy. It is the same conversation year in and year out. And I'm numb to it because I have no answers for it. I want to be passionate about Auburn football again, please. Somebody get us a leader in place that can get us there. But I have no confidence in Hugh Freeze at this point.
None.
Whatever zero is, take me a couple of steps below it. That's how much and I hate that. I never wanted Hugh Freeze to not be successful. Gus Malzahn's one of my favorite Auburn coaches as far as an individual goes. I think the world of Gus Malzahn.
Yep.
Hell, I have no earthly idea why he went away from the offense he went away from in 2015. No clue. Still don't have any idea. But he did. And here we are, and I think Andy's going to make us relive some of this nightmare here in the next segment on questionable games in each and every season dating back to really that 2015 mark.
Well, I brought it up to Jim yesterday, and it's basically the same point that you're making. And it goes to what Hugh Freeze said at his press conference right after the game. And, if I hear these words uttered again, I'm going to blow a blood vessel in my brain. We're so close.
Oh.
We're so close. You know who used to say we're so close?
Gus.
Mike Shula.
Oh.
Mike Shula used to say that repeatedly. He'd get up there in every press conference and go, guys, we're so close. This is where we are. This is Hugh Freeze. We're so close. Well, you know what? I go back, and I thought about it. I went through this yesterday. I'll go through it again. It's not just, you could say the entire 2012 season was humiliating. Okay? Right?
The most humiliating one in my life. So bad. So I take that back. I didn't watch a single play of the Iron Bowl. Brett and I went to the golf course to stay away from it.
I made it through the first half.
Okay.
But I left at halftime with A&M. I actually made it through halftime. Y'all left in the
I think the first couple of plays of the second
first
quarter.
score. Yeah. I actually made it to halftime. I made it to halftime in Georgia when we got beat 38-0. And I made it to halfway on the Iron Bowl, watching it on TV. But so the entire 2012 season, just humiliating beyond belief. But 2015, you mentioned Jacksonville. We go to overtime to beat Jacksonville State. Humiliating. But, 2016, the offense, the tilt-a-whirl offense, as I like to say, but it was a 6-point game. Oh, we're so close. That team went on to win a national title. But we humiliated ourselves on national television against Clemson in 2016. Georgia that year, you were at the game.
Terrible.
6-point game, Randy. We're so close. We had 164 total yards in that game. Georgia was awful. But we're so close. 2017, we're 14-6. It's a one-score game. In Clemson, we're so close. But we gave up 11 sacks and had 117 total yards. We're not close. Okay, I could go on with these games. I mean, well, I'm not going to go into New Mexico State and all that. That's humiliating. We've humiliated ourselves on so many in every season. In every season, we've taken at least one game and just on national television completely humiliated ourselves.
And we know it's coming.
And the score might say, "Oh man, it's so close." We were right. You could say Texas A&M, Oklahoma. We were right there. We had the ball. I mean, we had a lead in the fourth quarter. We're not close.
No,
we're not close.
I said this to Brett. You could go back and look at the Oklahoma game and give yourself a reason to believe that you could have won that football game because of open receivers, better play calling. Just pick one. Pick one out of a hat. Andy just said it. We're so close. I mean, it's always something. But this game, we should have lost by 4 touchdowns. If they're good at all, they run us out of the gym. The problem with offenses playing Auburn right now, if you're the offensive coordinator or the head coach of the opposing team, you're looking at the offensive coordinator going, whatever you do, don't screw this up. The only thing that you can do is throw a 74-yard pick to their linebacker and let him run it down to the 1, because there's no chance they score other than that. And they did it. But then they come right back down and do what they need to do to win the football game. So my point is, this past Saturday should have been way worse. Yes, we can spin it that we were within a score, but are you kidding me? Anybody watch that game think we were close? Was there any part of you on that final drive that felt like Auburn was going to move the football down the field? One, let me go to a little bit more direct question. Was there any point on that final drive where you thought Auburn's 2 tackles would give Jackson Arnold enough time to throw the football?
No.
None. Like, I was 1,000% confident there's no chance that they're not about to get back here. I don't care if they blitz 3, they're about to get back here.
$2 million well spent.
Isn't it pitiful?
All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We're just getting started. So come on back and join us right after these breaks.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Adams Motorsports of Montgomery knows it's the best time to ride. Right now, get the best deals on all of our Suzuki and Kawasaki street bikes, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and dirt bikes. Adams Motorsports has it all, and our inventory is vast. Get out there, ride the streets and trails, and let Adams Motorsports make your pleasure our business. With family customer service and service after the sale. It's time to ride, so come see us on Eastern Boulevard in Montgomery or online at adamsmotorsports.com.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Hillary Towers may very well be the Lake Martin area's best kept secret. An affordable senior citizens community located on Highway 22 East in Alexander City. Spacious one-bedroom units are currently available. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today for more information on the newly renovated Hillary Towers, 256-329-0552. 256-329-0552. Hillary Towers, 22 East, Alexander City.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet from Glenn Smith in Opelika. Silverado and Colorado trucks ready to roll. Get going in a powerful new full-size Chevrolet Silverado with discounts up to $13,500 off. Drive away in the midsize Chevy Colorado, ready for work or play. Discounted up to $4,000 off. People from all over the USA are going to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Might turn down that speaker here. And there we go. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Andy and Randy here with you. Well, I mean, you know, these are the days that if it's either really good or if it's really bad, these are the most entertaining shows, it seems. So we'll try to make that for you today. We are brought to you each and every day by Russell Do-It Center. They got 9 locations around Central Alabama for all your building supply, home decor, tools, whatever it might be. Go and check out Russell Do-It Center today. Sensagreen, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen. They are the carrier dealer in this area. 334-487-3555. And finally, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big. No jobs too small, commercial or residential. Give them a call for all your needs. J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. Ty says, I think it's time to see Ashton Daniels. I don't think Hugh Freeze don't want to be in Auburn. And your buddy Jerome says, hey, Auburn needs to get Nick Saban.
Well,
so
no kidding, Jerome.
Jerome, hey, open the checkbook.
We're here for it, Jerome, but
yeah.
Back to the original comment on Ashton Daniels, I don't know. I mean, maybe. I've been barking for Deuce Knight way before the season started, and it could be a total catastrophe. But at least if that was what I was to buy into with the future, then go ahead and give me a chance. You know, my eyes have seen enough of him to know that he's got extreme arm talent, and he can go out there and go 8 for 25. What's the difference? You know, I mean, we're not very good as it is right now, matched up with against good teams. And if that's the direction that Auburn plans to go in the future, even if Hugh Freeze is not around, you better get him out there on the field. And you better try to give at least some of these receivers something that they can grasp a hold of to keep them around.
Right.
And I said this, though, and I know I got to get to the phone line, but here's the worst part about doing what we do, Andy. You know, the Albies out there could point to us and say, man, y'all always negative. But you know what? Like, there's a part of me, and Brett and I said it on Sunday night, there's a big part of me that goes, no, you know what? Like, I'm going to name about 3 or 4 kids here that I'm thrilled they're from our local area, close by, within an hour, and they choose Auburn. And I want to see them be successful at the university I love. Mm-hmm. Okay? So if I sound frustrated, then so be it. I am. You know, I'd like Malcolm to choose Auburn and go over there and have success. I'm sure if you're at Phoenix City, Alabama, you would love for Cam Coleman to choose Auburn over everybody else in the country and have success. You know, JJ's in there, and he's a Foley guy. I bet he'd like it. He's an Alabama guy, but I bet he would love to see Perry Thompson have some success. But it's pitiful. Right now, it's like, did we miss that bad on all those guys?
No.
Or is this coaching and development? And when you get a decade into something where it's the same conversation over and over again, it's development that's the problem. Caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
What's up, guys?
Good.
How are y'all?
Good. How about you?
Seen better days. as an Auburn fan, anyway. I want to talk about Hugh Freeze and his record. I was listening to the AU Wishbone, and one of their guests made a comment that Hughes only beat one team that finished the season with an overall winning record. Can y'all back that up as factual? And that one team was Texas A&M last year, and and Baylor this year.
Well, it's the only top 25 SEC team that Hugh Freeze has beaten since he's been there, and now his third year. So yes, that would make sense to me.
And then Sanford finished the year last year with a winning record. So I'm having a hard time understanding what are we supposed to look forward to in the next that's going to be any difference. I mean, the guy's what now, 5-13? And SEC play. I mean, how can you convince an Auburn fan right now that there's better days ahead and that we're not fixing to lose top talent in the portal? And then in the same thing, if we go ahead and we let Freeze go now, it's going to be a mass exodus. I don't know. I want to get you guys' thoughts on that and what you feel we need to do as Auburn fans. Thank you, War Eagle.
Great question, War Eagle. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll ponder that great question, and we'll come back and discuss that right after these important messages.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Presley Appliance and Furniture, located on Cherokee Road in Alexander City, is locally owned and operated with over 35 years of experience in the appliance and furniture business. Specializing in Amana, Whirlpool, KitchenAid, and Ashley Furniture, Presley Appliance services what they sell and will make sure you receive top-notch customer service. Call them today at 256-329-9762 or drop by to see them on Cherokee Road in Alexander City. Presley Appliance and Furniture, where they service what they sell.
Here at Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, we value what truly makes a home a home. And that's why we're proud to offer America's #1 brand of siding and exterior products. James Hardie creates possibilities with an array of colors and textures. We offer the full line of James Hardie products, from Hardie plank to artisan siding and everything in between, giving you, our customer, options to have the best. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event. Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. Thanks so much for all of you out there being with us today. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery and Auburn area. They got daily lunch specials. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. Just the letter N, steaksandwine.com. Wide variety of wine and steaks, ribs, casseroles, a little bit of everything there. So on Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn, food is wonderful. The people are great. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. All right. I said I will address Mylan's question and comments. He said that is there any reason that we should be hopeful that things are going to be different? And the answer is no. I wouldn't. From what I've seen, you're not worse in year 3 than you were in year 1, and you've got far superior players. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how that happens, other than Hugh Freeze is in over his head. This coaching staff's not getting it done, not doing what. There's a disconnect somewhere, but it's just not happening. Now, if Freeze, we had a viewer said his prediction was that Freeze will resign. If Freeze resigns this year, or if he is fired this year because Auburn goes 4-8 or 5-7, will there be a mass exodus? Well, I mean, let's just say before that happens, do guys start opting out before the season's even done? Well, you're getting paid now, so I'm not sure how those opt-outs work.
Good point.
So you could opt out, sure, but that means you're being cut off. I would imagine no more soup for you. So now I'm not sure how that works in this modern day of college football. At the end of the season, though, Auburn's had some coaching changes in the past, and there hasn't been these mass exodus that we thought there were going to be. Because it seems like Auburn recruits, I don't know if it's the type of kids they recruit or if it's something about Auburn in particular. Same reason coaches stick around. It's just it's a great place and people love it and they'll stay. So maybe they give them a little bit of extra. Maybe there's a little bit of extra pull for them not to pull to see who they hire, Auburn hires, and to give it another chance. I don't know, but. It always looks and seems worse than it actually is, it seems like. So I would say that there was some hope that now there would be some transfers. Obviously, you're going to lose a bunch of guys, but would it be a mass exodus? I don't know. I can't say that for sure. But we can't keep hiring the same guy. It's not working.
The same type of.
No, it's the same guy. Gus and Idiot and Hugh Freeze, they're all the same guy. I mean, they got different personalities, but they're the same guy. We got to get out of that business. I told y'all, I sent y'all a text. I said, if Auburn does not hire a mean, nasty, tough as nails, just ornery son of a gun, I'm out. That's who Auburn needs. That's in the DNA. We got to play defense. We got to run the football. We got to be more physical than our opponent. That's who Auburn is. We've gotten away from that for the last 25 years, and we've had 3 good seasons, as you so are fond of saying. Is that right?
It's the only 3 that I think compare to the 80s that I grew up in. You know, I woke up every day of the 80s thinking that we had a championship team.
Yeah.
And we didn't win them. We didn't, you know, we won the one in 83. But we didn't win any other national championships in that decade.
No, but we were good enough to in 88, 87, 86.
And I'm asking for the same now. And we had an identity. Like, I heard Reese Dismukes talking on another one of the podcasts, which, by the way, Auburn's got a lot of great podcasts. I mean, if you are looking for a fan base that is dying for content and you can't find a good Auburn podcast, you're not trying very hard. You're really not. But, you know, he was mentioning just no offensive identity.
Nah.
And you and I have said that. You don't talk about a groundhog statement. We've said that over and over and over again. And why in the world would we go away from a speed-up tempo offense that's going to run it down your throat and then throw the football down the field with a dynamic quarterback that can keep you honest on the edges? It didn't take me but about 15 seconds to reel off that elevator pitch on what the Auburn offense was going to be during Gus Malzahn's era. And it took him 2 years to go away from it. It's the most amazing thing ever. And we're still in the exact same boat. And the most concerning thing that I have, and I have to watch what I say because some of these assistants I know personally and I like.
Mm-hmm.
So Brett knows Hugh Freeze and likes him. I don't think that. I'm not afraid to say that. I think everyone that knows has watched him talk. He really likes that guy. He does. He wants him to be successful. But if he sat up here and didn't call a spade on this program, he could never get back in front of a camera again. If you tried to put orange and blue glasses on with this nightmare going on.
Yep.
But offensively, I just have no idea where the identity is, and I think Hugh Freeze is stubborn enough to not just say we're about to look ugly, but we're going to Cadillac Williams play this thing out. Because you've got something a little bit surprising up to this point of the season, and it's 400-plus yards rushing that we've seen by Jeremiah Cobb. But do you realize that poor young man has 400 and something yards rushing at Auburn, and he's touched the football 12 times in the last 2 games, 6 times in both? Could anyone in the state of Alabama explain to me why that is?
There again, I mean, Jeremiah Cobb is average. We keep saying, you know, well, you're having a hard time running the football. Jeremiah Cobb's averaging 6.9 yards a carry. How is that possible?
Wasn't Jarquez's numbers ridiculous like that, too, at some point in time?
Yes. Well, what did we say after the Baylor game? What did I say before? We had this discussion. Good Lord, we have the same show, too, all the time. We said my biggest fear was Freeze won't stick with what's working.
Yep.
And we were shocked after the Baylor game. So, well, okay.
Oh,
he's learned something.
Yes.
We're progressing. He's okay. So he's figured it out. Here we are. We run the ball 21 times in 2 games to our running backs. I went back and looked. On first down against Texas A&M, Auburn, I think, gave it to Jeremiah Cobb 3 times. They gave it to Mari Austin once on first down. Jeremiah Cobb, 1-yard carry, 5-yard carry, 6-yard carry. That's it. That's for the game. And they complain about being in second and long. Why are you not giving it to your best player back there?
I don't I don't have any answers for it.
So,
I really don't.
Okay.
256-234-6221 is our phone number. The beauty of this show is it's not just comments on social media threads. You can call in and you can expose your disgust as clearly as Andy and I have.
We got to take a break, but I'll leave you with this one before we go.
I hope this is better.
Keldrick Faulk, 5 games into the year, 10 tackles, 3 for loss, 2 sacks. 10 tackles in 5 games. Your NFL shoe-in, Keldrick Faulk. Got to go break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more.
At Dixie Overhead Door, we specialize in top-quality garage door solutions for homes across Alabama and Georgia. In need of a garage door repair or a brand new garage door installation, our expert team delivers fast, reliable service with local expertise that you can trust, providing customized solutions and exceptional care every step of the way. Visit us today at DixieOverheadDoor.com and experience the Dixie difference.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your boat or vehicle to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your vehicle the right way. Located at 702 McCarty Road in Dadeville, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328 for Superior Automotive and Boat Detailing.
Hi, I'm Abby Guy, Vice President at Riverbank and Trust. They say that most banks offer the same products, but Riverbank offers something most can't: personal connection. We love getting to know our customers by name and making them feel special with every interaction. It's a feeling of warm hospitality you won't find anywhere else. Experience it for yourself.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Randy here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. A lot of comments coming through. I think we got a phone call.
Larry, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Okay, I did for Randy.
Okay.
Randy, I'm like you. I've been calling for Deuce all the time, but every time they said he ain't ready yet. If they think that Jackson Honor is ready, that's just money they done wasted on a quarterback. Jackson Honor ain't no quarterback. Because, like you said you've been hollering for Deuce. I've been hollering for him too. But you free just going back over the same thing we went through last year with the quarterback we had last year. He wasn't no good. Now we got Jackson Honor. He ain't no good. And we won't even give Deuce a chance. Deuce is a great quarterback. I seen that in the Alabama-Mississippi All-Star game, and that guy got potential to move. But Jackson Honor can't move. He can't run. He can't throw the ball behind the receiver. And you really think that we're going to win some games? I'd be surprised if they win 2 more games this year. It just ain't working out. They need to give both of them a bus ticket to the same place wherever they want to go. Because it just don't make no sense.
Well, I think a lot of people agree with you, Larry.
I know they do. Me and my friend discuss it out every day.
Yeah, I hear the same conversations, and the main reason that if Deuce is your guy, and you go out and you get, was he the highest ranked high school recruit that we've brought in as a quarterback?
I believe so.
You know, if he's going to be the future of the program, and you want me to live through another 7-win season, well, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that we get.
Yeah, I've been trying to give him the benefit of the doubt too, but I just don't see it.
I'll be honest, I don't see 7 right now either. But let's just say that we do, and I'm supposed to live through it. Well, I got to build for something. So if 7 wins is not good enough, then I'm building for the future. Well, okay, am I supposed to only deal with Jackson Arnold for a year? Because
we ain't gonna have no players that year because all of them gonna leave. Coleman, Simmons, Thompson, all them guys gonna be gone after this year.
I tend to agree with you, Larry. So I think that we haven't heard as much of an outcry as you're going to hear in the weeks to come. Now, hopefully, we can turn things around and have a good game against Georgia. I'll believe it when I see it. We ain't had a good game against Georgia in 2 decades.
I believe it when I see it too.
Well, thank you, Larry. We appreciate the phone call.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I don't disagree with what y'all are saying for sure.
And I'm not saying that it wouldn't be a train wreck.
Right.
But here was my point from day one is you planning on him playing next year? Like, so he's not sitting. They don't sit around for 2 or 3 years anymore.
No.
That's not something. Ty Simpson is a complete unicorn in college football today. Now, it's worked out for him, and maybe Auburn at some point in time in the future has got enough about us from a winning standpoint that you are willing to sit around and wait to play for 3 or 4 years. But I promise you as a quarterback, you're not going to sit there for 2 or 3 years of losing football and just sit there and watch it. You're not going to. There's no part of you that says, man, I've got that to look forward to in my future. Am I wrong by saying that, Andy?
No.
If you put yourself in those kids' shoes, I mean,
Well, let's talk. I mean,
now, if I put myself in Georgia and Alabama shoes, I hate both of them. I hate Georgia worse than I hate Alabama. Anybody that watches this program knows that.
Yeah.
And they have beat our brains in for
Repeatedly.
so long. And, Ed, I read your comment. I agree with you, Ed. You got to be 50-50 would be wonderful. 200 yards rushing and 200 yards passing. I'd love to say that. But any comparison to Auburn and Georgia's football program right now in any regard doesn't make any sense to me. I watched that Alabama and Georgia game Saturday. If I was Georgia, I wouldn't feel too bad about it. I mean, they want to win. I'm sure Georgia fans are upset about it. But that was a very physical, well-played football game that Georgia let slip through the cracks at the end, but Alabama earned it. I don't like either program. But Ty Simpson played out of his mind. Mm-hmm. Alabama can't run the football all that great. Alabama's pretty good on the offensive line, but they're not great. But Alabama's physical defensively, and both teams are really athletic and get after you and play the game the right way. That's what I left with watching that game, and they're well coached. I think both teams are well coached.
And
I don't watch Auburn and ever think that anymore other than the defensive side of the ball. I think DJ Durkin is coaching this team up to a level that should make us competitive. But we've been saying that for a decade, too, since back to 2015. Now, there's been a couple of outliers in there where we've been terrible on defense, too.
I'll leave you this. We'll go to break. Your number one running back is averaging 6.9 yards a carry. You said at the beginning of the year, Hugh Freeze, that our offensive line boasted 6 NFL caliber players. You've got universally considered to be the top 3 wide receiver room in the country, and you went out and spent $2 million on the quarterback that you chose. Your defense is only giving up 16.4 points a game. So what's the problem?
It's offense.
It's offensive coaching.
And please add this in there before you go to break. You spent $1.3 million on Xavier Chaplin, who was the number 1 offensive line transfer in the portal. He's no better than Lewis was last year right now.
Well, let's say he's a little better than Lewis.
Well,
but he ain't a lot better.
Well, I know Saturday you couldn't have played much worse than he played.
He played. He did not have a good game. He ain't had a good game much this year, but I don't know what the answer. Is it the Auburn jersey? Did he go deaf? That he can't hear the snap count now? Is there something wrong with the silent count? I don't know. There's more questions than answers. We got to take a break. We'll be back with one final segment right after this.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Senza Green and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The office is on both Bank Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state, options selected by customer availability, and eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for being with us. I got to read this before we go, Randy, just a couple of these. Quoting Derek Nix from last night on Tiger Talk. This was on the Texas A&M loss. He said, leaving the field, probably the first thing that popped into my mind was, what could I have done to get our guys better prepared so they could play better? Fair question. Was it the plan? Was it being detailed-oriented enough on some of our situational football? I didn't even know what that means. What is it? What kind of gobbledygook is that? Was it being detail-oriented enough on some of our situational football? All right, here's what Derek Nix, our running back coach, said about our running game. I think the running game is solid. We want to average 5 yards per carry. We're just under that right now. The negative from our run game right now is not getting the explosives we would like. Some of it is that we're sharing it with our RPOs and getting big plays there down the field. I'd like our yards per carry to go up and add more explosives. We ran the ball 8 times. How do you get explosive play? You only ran it 8 times with your running backs. You want more explosives? Run the ball more. Oh, my goodness.
You know, I haven't heard you sound like that since you read off some Gus Malzahn quotes back in the day.
We will. Well, I mean, we're just not getting enough explosive plays from our running backs. Well, let's run them less then.
Well, and I think that the point that you make is those of us that know Derek Nix's career, unbelievable high school player here in the state, and a super college player.
Yeah,
at Southern Miss, and
a sweetheart of a guy.
A great guy. Think a lot of him, and I know that he wants Auburn to be successful, and I don't question that he's working hard toward that, by no means. But the answer is a little bit of a head scratcher when you almost have an excuse on why the running game's going well. Like, we all agree with that. We agreed with it last year. I mean, I remember doing the program with you after the Vandy game. And I've been frustrated before, but after that Vandy game last year was one of the ones where, because everyone around the country, including us here in the state of Alabama, go, boy, Diego Pavia's got y'all's number. He's going to beat y'all's brains in however many times he played. No, not really.
He play defense?
No, not really. I mean, unless he's got the headset on and he decided that Jarquez Hunter needed to touch the ball about 6 or 7 times. No, I don't think he's the problem. I think it's the one calling the plays that are the problem. And Justin keeps saying this on the RPO offense. The RPO offense should have
got about 30 seconds.
Should have a perfect play called every play. If the defense shows you a running option, then you take that. Passing, you do that. But right now it feels like the defenses are catching up with that. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. A lot to fix. I don't know what all you can fix in a week off, but by God, they got their work cut out for them this week, that's for sure. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. He's Randy. I'm Andy. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.